Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka wants to be the next president of the Republic of Kenya in the 2027 general elections. But the truth of the matter here is that there's no way Kalonzo Musyoka will be the next president of Kenya simply because he is only supported by the former DP, Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua can only deliver a certain percentage of votes from the entire Mount Kenya region. And I want you just to imagine the political lineup, the political formation of Kalonzo Musyoka in the 2027 elections, whereby Kalonzo Musyoka is the president, then the former DP Rigathi Gachagua to be his running mate, then Eugene Wamalwa to be the chief cabinet secretary or the prime minister for that matter, then Cleophas Malala to be appointed in Kalonzo Musyoka's cabinet. That political formation alone does not really make sense. For Kalonzo Musyoka to win the 2027 elections and to defeat President William Ruto successfully, first of all, Kalonzo Musyoka needs the endorsement of the former president, Uhuru Kenyatta. Secondly, Kalonzo Musyoka needs the support of Raila Amolo Odinga in the 2027 elections. In fact, Kalonzo Musyoka needs the entire Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance team to support his presidential bid in order to successfully manage to beat William Ruto in 2027. Otherwise, Kalonzo Musyoka will not defeat William Ruto. So the people who are currently hanging out with Kalonzo Musyoka cannot deliver Kalonzo Musyoka's presidency in 2027. And according to the Nation e-paper, it posted a very, very interesting article here, saying that, let me just read for you. The headline says, "Decision time for lonely Kalonzo Musyoka in Azimio." You know, Kalonzo Musyoka is lonely in Azimio because he is the only one left in the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance. The former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta, left Azimio and is currently supporting William Ruto and Raila Odinga in the broad-based government ahead of the 2027 elections. Raila Odinga and the ODM party also defected from the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance. Currently, Raila Odinga and ODM party leaders are supporting William Ruto. The NARC Kenya party leader Martha Karua also announced her resignation from the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance. Even Eugene Wamalwa and also the former CS for Agriculture, Peter Munya. Kalonzo Musyoka is left alone in Azimio. It proceeds to say that as William Ruto turns on the charm, then it says, the Wiper Democratic Movement leader, Kalonzo Musyoka, is back to the drawing board after the key allies in the opposition side jumped the ship and embraced President William Samoei Ruto, further complicating the former deputy president's political calculus ahead of the 2027 elections. So my point here is Kalonzo Musyoka currently is totally and completely cornered by President William Ruto. So Kalonzo Musyoka, who is totally cornered by William Ruto, decided to reach out to the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta, directly. Kalonzo Musyoka wanted to try and see if the former president, Uhuru Kenyatta, will support his presidential bid with Rigathi Gachagua. And I want you just to listen very keenly to what Kalonzo Musyoka is telling Uhuru Kenyatta here. Let me just read for you. He says that, my advice to the former president Uhuru Kenyatta is if he can meet with William Ruto, there is no harm in him meeting Rigathi Gachagua as well. So Kalonzo Musyoka here is advising Uhuru Kenyatta to meet with the former DP, Rigathi Gachagua. Don't you forget that Uhuru Kenyatta, for quite a very long period of time, he has been ignoring Rigathi Gachagua publicly. Uhuru Kenyatta rejected Rigathi Gachagua's apology, right? Because Uhuru Kenyatta does not want anything to do with the former DP, Rigathi Gachagua. There is no way Uhuru Kenyatta can still work with Rigathi Gachagua in the same political coalition. In fact, the real reason here as to why Uhuru Kenyatta totally rejected Kalonzo Musyoka and decided to work with William Ruto and Raila Odinga in the broad-based government, it is because currently Rigathi Gachagua is working with Kalonzo Musyoka in the same political alliance ahead of the 2027 elections. So Kalonzo Musyoka here is trying to initiate a handshake between Uhuru and Rigathi Gachagua. Can that be even possible? Is Kalonzo Musyoka trying to seek Uhuru Kenyatta's apology on behalf of the former DP, Rigathi Gachagua? Kalonzo proceeds to say that, be very open about these matters so that he stays above everything happening. As one of the fathers of the nation, he cannot shut his eyes. He is listening. That is Kalonzo Musyoka's message, a direct message to the former President Uhuru Kenyatta. After Kalonzo Musyoka's remarks, Uhuru Kenyatta responded directly to Kalonzo. Just listen to how Uhuru Kenyatta responded to the Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka. But before that, before I give you the details, a very quick reminder that if you are listening to me up to this point and you haven't subscribed, I want you to take only 1 second or two and hit the subscribe button down below, so that next time when I produce another video like this one, YouTube will automatically send you the notifications. Therefore, you will not miss the next video that I upload in this particular channel. To my returning subscribers and to the new members who are joining me for the first time, thank you so much, and I don't take your support for granted. By the way, before I forget, William Ruto recently was together with Raila Odinga in Homa Bay, whereby William Ruto officially announced that the former head of state Uhuru Kenyatta officially decided to join the broad-based government to support William Ruto's presidential bid. That was a direct confirmation from President William Ruto himself that Uhuru Kenyatta is also part of the broad-based government. For a quick reminder, I want you to listen to this speech here. That is the reason as to why Kalonzo Musyoka had to advise Uhuru Kenyatta to also meet with Rigathi Gachagua. Just listen to this speech, short clip here by William Ruto, then we proceed.
Mimi nataka niwaambie watu wa Homa Bay, tumekubaliana ya kwamba ile siasa ya zamani ya kugawanya watu, ya ukabila, ya chuki, ya migawanyiko tutazika katika kaburi la sahau, tuunganishe Kenya, Kenya iwe moja. Na wauliza watu wa Homa Bay, ile kuunganisha Kenya ambayo tumefanya mimi na baba na sasa Uhuru Kenyatta ameungana pamoja na sisi, mnakubali tuendelee ama tusiendelee? Tuunganishe Kenya iwe moja. Hebu nione wala anasema tuunganishe Kenya iwe moja. Asanteni sana.
You know, there are some people who are still doubting up to date if truly the former head of state Uhuru Kenyatta is working with William Ruto. That is why it was very, very important for William Ruto to make that announcement publicly for avoidance of doubt. So this is how Uhuru Kenyatta responded to Kalonzo Musyoka. And I want you to listen very keenly to Uhuru Kenyatta's message to Kalonzo. Just listen. Have you heard anything? So the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta, replied to Kalonzo Musyoka immediately. He responded to Kalonzo Musyoka in total silence. We usually say that silence is the best answer. That is exactly how Uhuru responded to Kalonzo. Uhuru Kenyatta's silence to Kalonzo Musyoka means three things. Number one, Uhuru Kenyatta has nothing at all to discuss with the Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka and the former DP Rigathi, because currently, just like what William Ruto said, Uhuru officially made up his mind to work with William Ruto and Raila Odinga in the broad-based government. So there is no need for Uhuru to further discuss any political matters with Rigathi Gachagua or Kalonzo Musyoka. That is why Uhuru Kenyatta remained silent to Kalonzo Musyoka. Secondly, Uhuru Kenyatta's silence simply means that he decided to ignore Kalonzo Musyoka, because Kalonzo Musyoka is not in a position to advise Uhuru Kenyatta on anything, especially advising Uhuru Kenyatta on who exactly he should meet and the people he should not meet to discuss matters politics. The work of Kalonzo Musyoka is not to advise Uhuru Kenyatta at all. That is why Uhuru decided to remain silent to Kalonzo and his allies. And thirdly here, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's silence to Kalonzo is exactly how Uhuru Kenyatta operates politically. You will never see Uhuru Kenyatta in public political events. Uhuru Kenyatta operates his politics silently. And that is why Uhuru Kenyatta is a very unique politician. Despite Uhuru Kenyatta's silence, you will always hear prominent politicians invoking Uhuru Kenyatta's name for political survival. You heard even Raila Odinga mentioned Uhuru Kenyatta in his politics. William Ruto is currently mentioning Uhuru Kenyatta for political survival. Even the former DP Rigathi Gachagua, when things became too hostile for him, he decided to invoke Uhuru Kenyatta's name for political survival. That makes Uhuru Kenyatta a master of politics. So Uhuru Kenyatta's silence to Kalonzo, that is exactly how Uhuru Kenyatta operates. I do not think, what can you say about Kalonzo Musyoka's advice to the former head of state Uhuru Kenyatta? Is Kalonzo Musyoka's advice to Uhuru really genuine? Do you really think that Uhuru Kenyatta should reach out to the former DP Rigathi Gachagua on matters to do with political affairs of the country, simply because Uhuru Kenyatta also conducted a meeting with William Ruto? I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your opinion in the comment section down below. That is it for today. Let me see you again in my next video analysis. Remember, my name is Jason. Bye bye and have a good day. Thank you.